Good. Thanks again to the new subscribers. Wow. And Smitty, thanks for telling me about that 300 subs this week. I really appreciate that. If you've got the time to do that, that's crazy. I appreciate that a lot. That's great. That's neat. My analytics man. You're a good man. Hey, by the way, Mr. Smitty, hey, there's your letter of authentication. People, you probably haven't think there's a lot to do, so it's just interesting. I'm going all over. So, but here I am this morning. I just got one of my buddy's shirts wrapped up. I'm wrapping some merch, and I get a call. And you know that job I just done yesterday in the snow there with a beautiful firewood net? I threw a few rounds in the firewood there. Well, I like my wood, right? And the nice thing about this wood is it was felled in the winter, like dead winter. That's the best time to get your firewood. All the juices are down, and it's the best, especially for cutting lumber, like nice, milling. That's the best time for anything. Get her down in the winter. The juices are down, and it's just the best way. It's halfway season, for crying out loud. So I just got a call. It's a gorgeous day. I'm putting getting the 1 ton fired up, and I'm going down and getting some more firewood. I cannot pass it up, so I got to go. So you know what I mean? That's kind of how it, you get going on the shipping, and then that's how it goes. Anyways, I just thought I'd get you going. I'll get you some footage down there. I'll see you down on site. We'll get the excavator or whatever he's got, maybe a backhoe down there. We'll load the 1 ton, maybe in lengths. I'll bring a power saw down, and we'll figure it out. See you down there.
Chester, how are you, bud? Hey? What, are you keeping an eye on things out here? Hey?
Are you going to come and help with some firewood? Oh, Chester, eh? Anyway, the 9th, I think that's what it is. I just went and got them trees down there yesterday. I got Gabriel's axe and a couple of 1010s, and yeah, it's time. Beautiful day, friends. It's Monday, actually. Yeah, it's Monday. So this is where she's going. We'll move this little car. See, now that shed's gone, it's January, whatever it is, the 9th or something. That's gone. So now this here will go there. The wood I'm bringing in will go there. Then that shed will get emptied. This one will actually. Either one, don't matter. And then just keep rotating. And then next year, we'll be burning that. You see, so actually, this wood that will go in here now, we burn that this coming year, not this year. Next year, we burn that. So all the wood that gets sits. That's why I get it early, get it now. It sits all next year, like all next year. 2 years. You don't see smoke coming out of my chimney. It doesn't happen. Seasoned wood saves so much problems. If you got a little bit of moisture in your wood and you're wondering why you've got a lot of ash or you're struggling getting burning, the wood may seem dry, but it might not be, friends. It might not be. It just might not be. Anywho, I'll see you down on site. We're going to get that fire. We're pulling in the site here, the firewood claim. We're just going to get set up here. Let's see what's going down. Oh, there's the old choke. Let's have a look. Always come prepared, friends. I got my my tongs here, so I can just hook on and he can load me out. It'll be simple as pie. Simple as pie. See, there's my log tongs right here. And now I hook these onto his freaking backhoe and he starts loading me out, and we're not standing around waiting for anything. Come prepared. Think ahead. I always try and think ahead, like what are we going to be doing? Are we going to be bucking? Are we going to be loading out? And show up on site ready to go for the guy. That's all we can do, friends. We got one side of the street's ours and one's his. Here's our job from yesterday, by the way. He's pulling stumps with this backhoe. This thing's tough. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, friends. Just had to pull the tongs out of the garden today.
Oh, yeah, right.
These tongs are the cat's meow. Jorge, do you want your hookies on the truck?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, nice and easy, we can twist and turn.
You're stealing off me all the big nice ones, probably.
Whatever.
Okay, get along.
Just throw a little weight on that, Jorge, please. I just want to drop it into the hook. That should be okay. Good. You want me to back in here?
Yeah, just back in beside me there.
So those tongs, they save a world. You should see guys doing right away. The old school guys doing right away they do it with without a grapple. And what they do is they throw it on their bucket. It's amazing to watch. I love watching it. It's just freaking amazing. Let's do this.
My guys were all busy, right?
Yeah.
So, and they gave me no notice here, right? They got a hold of me Saturday, and that's when I talked to you.
Well, that's awesome. I like getting the wood in the winter, boy.
Yeah, well, everybody likes getting anyhow. Slowly need to start building back up again, right?
Yeah, well, I like being 2 years ahead. I'm good for next year. Like, this year's done, obviously. Next year's done.
See, I'm burning wood from last year, right?
Yeah.
I'm always like that, too.
Yeah.
And then, but I've been finding it dried out a little bit, been in there for
what I call a bonus. In and out like a fiddler's elbow. But it's all about being prepared. Have those tongs there. He'd have struggled with that. You got no thumb on there. You know, that'd have been hell for him. But this is going to be hell for me. Look at this. With all that weight on there,
I don't think this is a good idea. I know it's not a good idea. I might go flying right into that pile of stuff there. I'm not joking. This is scary. I gotta think about something here. How am I gonna do this? This is really slippery. There's no way I will be stopping. I think I'm gonna go cramming right into this, into here, I think. There's no way around this, because I can't hit them cars. I might have to go smashing into this, or if I go that way, I'll end up in the ditch. I know that. This is actually a bit sketchy, to be honest. Oh yeah, this is freaking ice. This is gonna be scary. Wonder if I should tie myself to a tree. I think I will. Oh my goodness, this is a straight ice rink. I can't even get up here. Okay, I gotta figure out something. Okay, we're on an ice driveway right now. Straight up ice. And I got George walking me down. Yeah, he's on me now. Okay. You want to come and sit in the truck? I'm going to cut the rope. So don't use any binders. Yeah. Just kind of fuck. Yeah, don't try and turn that corner. No, just nose in there. Perfect, buddy. You're on YouTube now. Okay. Oh, you guys were on there. Interesting. Did you see what we just done? That was crazy. I hope I had the camera in the right angle for you. I was going out, I was going right through the fence there. I would have gone right through the fence. It wouldn't have been pretty. The compression would have kicked in. I would have started skidding, right? There's no turning, nothing. Not a chance. So, you gotta find a way where you can kind of use physics and beat physics at the same time. So I had Jorge, well you see what I had. Now if Jorge had hit the ice, we both would have went. Ice is ice, right? Don't matter. Ice is ice. Let's see if I can make it up this hill here. So, yeah. Basically, I had him hold me with that rope. And then that's it, the rope's how you can't undo any knot. So I just sacrificed about 4 feet of rope and just chopped it. Chopped the rope, and then the young fella just kind of drove it down in there. And we're out. Off to cut some firewood. Or mail some merchandise, one of the two. I couldn't pass that up, friends. See, I'll cut it right in the back of the truck now. I won't try and dump it out of the truck. I'll dump it, all the sawdust will end up in the truck. That'll be good actually, instead of in the yard. Then I'll go brush it off on the pile. Over now?
Wow, what a run. Hey? Nice logs, real nice logs. That's beautiful. That stuff's going in there. I gotta find a spot for them freaking boards. I bought those for $100. They were like, it was kind of a silly thing. I was gonna put them up, you know, in the drum room there and that. And then of course, YouTube started commenting and I lost all track of time on that. So yeah, when you can get firewood like that, you gotta go for it. You gotta go for it. So, oh my colors. Strike again. Over and out. So now I've got some wood in the yard to process. I think what I'll do, because this is not a dump truck, is I'm gonna cut it right in the back of the truck actually. When all the sawdust and everything ends in the back of the truck, which is a bonus, and I can go sweep it out on the fire pit. Hey, out in the field. So I'll just bucket right in the back of the truck. That's what I'll do. And just kick it off the truck, open that back, you know, gate there and do that, and then have it right by the woodshed, like literally right by the woodshed. Split it, stack it, get it in there. It'll sit for 2 years. Beautiful, beautiful. Breeze throwing, you know, the wind, get the wind going through. Just get tarps over top of your wood, maybe down 6-8 inches. Don't tarp the sides of your wood, friends, please. Try not to do that if you can. You're actually slowing down the process of seasoning big time. Just cover the tops. This stuff here, friends, this is from yesterday, okay? Now, we've all seen this, Gabriel, my good friend. Now, this is the butt piece here. And now you've got an option here. You can literally try and, you know, and split right through it, look for a crack. But this is the stringiest part of the fir, is right here. It's the stringiest part of the wood, okay? Is this. Now, you've got options, especially with a double bit, friends. You can either, you know, done, right? Keep it standing up. That's quite a nice story. You see? So, if you're going to reach across, if you don't want to walk around, if you're going to reach across and take the chance of this, basically, this is how guys wreck their axes. If you're going to reach across, splitting wood, okay, like this, then what's going to happen is if you smash that, that's going to go right through there, and this is going to come down and smash this. Okay, so if you're going to do that, friends, if you're going to do that, do this. You know what I mean? Do the... See how the axe flicks off like that? I'll put that in slow motion so you can see that. Another one, and there's another one. So that actually saves your axe out, friends, okay? Let's do another one, just because we're right here. So you're splitting wood, okay? And you don't want to walk around, okay? Now you want to reach across like this and split there, you say to yourself, right? Well, if you don't flick it, that's going through there and it's going to smash the heck out of that wood. So get it going sideways like that. Here's another one. See that? You see what happened? It split the wood and it saved out the axe. That's the way to do it. This is nice fir, real nice fir. I like it. But I'm not going to split a bunch here because my woodshed's over there. So things are a little different. You should do that with all your axes. Actually, you shouldn't do whatever. You can do whatever you want. But if you use a chopping block, you don't have to worry about that so much. Even though it does still help, but it flicks wood, you see. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna get this bucked up. Not right now though. I gotta go ship t-shirts and some axes, and that's what I'm doing right now. Over now. Okay, I just got called back.
that tree beside the house. They got a pumper truck coming in. So I got to I gotta go back and cut a tree down. Excuse me. See
So
outside?
here's the deal on this one. Exactly, then I could flop it right there. But even still, if it hangs on the stump long enough. So here's this tree, friends. We're just gonna get, but as you can see, all the limbs are like hard on the house, really hard on the house. And it's a good strong fir, but the only thing is it's got to travel quite a ways to get past that trailer there. Like, and once it leaves the stump, we can't have it drift and take out the trailer, you see? And you got an arbutus right freaking here, so, and there's the top of the tree. Like, it's a tight squeeze. It's a real tight squeeze. That's why I'm thinking about getting the backhoe in behind it and putting cutting a great big wide open undercut in it and getting the backhoe behind. That way I can leave more wood on the stump, so it stays on the stump real hard. Like more wood than you would normally leave to bang it over. Like, it wouldn't bang. Do you know what I'm saying by that? But yet the hydraulics will take it. So, because the more you cut, the more it's going to break. The easier it's going to break. And as you can see, we got, you know, we can't have it break off. We got this trailer here, and we got this little teeny fir. But the thing is I think I can get it. I think I could probably bang it in here. You know, but I mean, look, it's tall. And I got to get it by this freaking arbutus, so it's got to be a straight shot right to this pile, which is freaking tight. It's tight. It's a little silly, really. But I think I can get it to hold on into here. That's going to be the plan, I think. Okay? I'll cut it up. Let's give this a shot, eh? So that came in there unassisted. I knew it was strong enough, but it was just, you can't have them drift. So this is where it came. And if you shoot too high, do you know what I mean by that? If you shoot too high, and what I mean by that is too far in there, you got chance of it hooking in the arbutus,
Now you got to cut it off and break it off, and it's definitely going out here. So I actually basically just shot it for where I could slip it through the arbutus and come right in here. So there's a fine line there when it comes to those, with that side lean on it. Utilize the side lean to your advantage. Leave lots of wood, get her cut up, and start tapping. But that was a good, young, strong, fibrous tree. Do you know what I mean by that? It's a good, strong stump. You know, you'll know what I mean when some trees aren't as strong and stringy on the butt. That was a good, tough stump. So it's got lots of holding power. So it came out bang on. 1, 2, 3, go.